for me. Thank you. I'm very bossy. I apologize. All right, so what we're going to do is, and you can do this at home with your at the end of your bed. But what I'm going to have her do is bring her head up, tuck your chin, hold, and then I want you to push your head into my hand. Do you feel that in your neck?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, don't. So what she's trying to do, if y'all may not see, is come up with her head like this. We don't want that. What we want is her just to come straight back. So push up. Good. Feel that in your neck?
Mm-hmm.
No, okay, hold it up. I have a feeling she looks at her phone a lot. Works at a computer, stuff like that. So we want to target some things to strengthen the neck. So we would probably have her do this a daily thing off of the end of her bed. The next thing I'm going to have her do, and also I will say real fast, if you want to do a resistance band exercise with that, you can have them grab the band and resist it, and now resist. So it makes it a little bit harder. Good. So the next thing, because I want to make sure all her muscles are activating correctly. Next thing we're going to do is I'm going to have her bring her arms up like this. I need your both arms. And then now she is going to she's going to look at this hand. So what this is going to do, it's going to strengthen here. They always got to look at the hand that they're using. So now I want you to look at my hand over here. You got to actually open your eyes and reach towards my hand. She's like, I did not sign up for this. Okay, slowly. You always want to tell them to go slow. She's getting a hoot out of this. Okay. And then see how she's lowering this one maybe? So we're going to keep it up.
Oh.
And then so what I'll usually do is like 10 on this side, then we'll come and switch. No. See how she went Speedy Gonzalez? So hold that. Now come. Oh, right there. There you go. One. Now, if she's having trouble because her shoulder's hurting, keep going. Then we would do the massage first. That way she gets mobilized. And then she can do these to just activate. Okay, so now we're going to relax. Good job. And then I'm going to raise this back up so she has a place to put her head back. If we want to make that a little bit harder, I'm going to now lift your head up. Can you hold this? I love the circle bands, by the way. I'm going to hold this way. Be Supergirl. Now, lift your head up like we were doing and reach one at a time. So turn and reach. Turn and reach. And I'm just going to resist the movement. She's definitely feeling it. All right, good. So that will do some good muscle testing as well. The next thing I like to do is test their lower back, see if their lower back is activating correctly. Let me show you now. Hang on. We'll do pause. Next what we're going to do is test some lower back muscles. So what I've found a lot of people is that their lower back on the left side tends to be weak on the lumbar, and then their left glute tends to be strong, and then their right glute tends to be weak, and their right lumbar tends to be strong. It's not always the case, but you might see that that's a common thing. So what I'm going to have her do is raise her right leg up in the air, all the way, woo! Hold that for me. Now, do you feel that right here?
Mm.
Do you feel it here?
Hand.
No, I don't want you to, I'm not saying do you feel my hand. I'm saying do you feel your muscle right here working?
Yes.
Okay. Or do you feel it all on your leg?
On my leg.
So she's a little bit weak in the lower back because we want to make sure she's kind of tilting her body a little so she's pushing this muscle to work. And I know she already has lower back issues sometimes, and that's probably one of the reasons, because she's having some weakness. And down. So, and if they're having trouble with this activating, you can kind of press on it and kind of wake the muscle up and then have them bring it up. But the next one, I'm going to have her bring the other one. So go ahead. Hold. You feel it on this side? The lower back right here?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel it more on this one than you did on this one?
Yes.
I am right. I feel so good. Just kidding. I'm just teasing. I'm not that prideful. But I'm not. But go down. All right. We just got to celebrate our wins. All right. So now we know, we write down which ones seem to be easier, harder. And I will also note if their right shoulder is rotating forward a lot more, it means that they're probably a little weaker on the right back. So they're going to want to do some rowing motions on the other one. We'll show that in a minute. So next we're going to do is the other, oh, well, actually, let me show you. You can get a band, a circle band like this, wrap it over their calf if you want this other exercise to be a little harder, and you can hold it down and then have them raise up. She's my wife, so I get it. I can hit her in the butt. So, and down. I don't suggest hitting your clients. All right, again. All right, good. So the next thing is we tend to be very weak in our glutes. A lot of times, some people can't even activate them. So, and one of the reasons for that is we tend to sit all day. So what I'm going to do is bring this knee over here, and I'm going to put her heel into my hip right here. I'm going to get in a good lunge so that she doesn't kick me across the room. So next I'm going to do is have her push with her heel a little bit. Just push into me. There we go. Do you feel that here?
Yeah.
Push right here. Keep pushing. Do you feel that here?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you feel it here?
No, there.
Here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. If they were not, you could just keep tapping them here, just in a professional way, until it's more just a press so that you can get them to activate that specific muscle. All right. Now remember, that's her left side. So I bet you we'll see if her right glute has a little bit more trouble. And I may be wrong. She could have buttons of steel and be super strong there. All right, so what I'm gonna do is turn you on your other side. I'm covering her face, as y'all see, because she is not prepared for this. If you are still watching this, please hit subscribe and watch some of our other videos. Very appreciated. All right, then next, again, put yourself in a lunge so that they don't push you off. And then second, tell them push with about 20% effort. Go ahead. You feel that here? Do you feel that right here? Uh-oh.
Kind of like here too.
So again, I'm right. I say that just for fun and jokes. It's okay. But it does tend to be that way, and they would need to do keep pushing, some strengthening exercises targeted at that right glute. And a lot of times also we tend to stand more on one leg than on the other one, and that can cause issues, or we lean on one side and not the other, and that's going to cause some issues too. So push. All right, good. And relax. All right, next, she's agreed to show her face. So what we're gonna do, this is a very important one. A lot of times as well, our psoas muscle, our hip flexor, is inhibited, which means it's not working properly. We want to test which side's not working and then and how to fix that. So I'm gonna put her arms up like this. Go ahead and bring your other arm up. Good job. Bring both knees up. All right. And then, so think of it like micro movements. So what she's going to do, keep this leg here. You're just going to go down a little. There you go. And up. Down a little. And, no, a little. And up. Okay, now you keep alternating. There you go. She's doing great. This is a good ab workout. Now the next is the kicker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hand under her lower back. And I try to say, pretend my hand is really hot. No, stay up. And I want you to raise your lower back up. And now keep doing it. Yep, exactly. This is where it gets interesting. All right, she is able to raise it. So that's it. No, you keep going.
I can't do it.
So, like I said, a lot of people tend to be inhibited here and have a lot of weakness. Major cause of lower back pain. Sometimes we don't need to stretch as much as we need to strengthen. That's why one of my tips today was to strengthen rather than to focus on stretching. Now, stretching is good, but more active stretching. So, all right. So what I usually do is I test one side of the lower back. I hold, see if it's activating. I'll usually feel it. Then I'll go the other side and I'll do the same exact thing and see if it's activating. Because usually right away I'll tell you which one's weaker. And then the second thing I'll do, raise up, is I like to hold here, push against my hand, let go, push against my hand. Which is easier?
Neither.
So I felt more on the right, and it's usually common that this is more stronger on the right, but it's not always the case. Now you can relax. All right, we got one more exercise, and it'll show you. Now before I show you that though, I do want to mention, I tend to do the massage first. You can check out some of my massage technique videos, and that will help loosen them up so that they're able to do some of these exercises, because if they're already in pain, sometimes it's easier to work the muscle and then do just a series of corrective exercises to activate those muscles. So the next one, I love this exercise so much. She may not, but it really helps open your shoulders, posture, all that, definitely when we're sitting all day. So you're going to get a band like this little circle band, stand on it like she is. Try to put your weight back into your heel a little bit, and then you're going to start here and then raise up and look at your hand. Good. And then keep going. Good. Go high. We look at the ceiling. Now remember, keep going. If you have like frozen shoulder or anything, it's still okay to do this. You're just going to want to go a little less each time. Good. And then remember, we're going to want to look all the way up here. Again, she's my wife, so I could touch her like that. I know, otherwise I know there's going to be some comments like, hey, stop doing that. So here we go. So now try the other one just to prove that you can tell which side's weaker so that you know which one to focus on. Again, go ahead. Whee. Again, higher. There we go. One side feel harder than the other one?
This one?
Okay, so it's teaching us. All right, so let go.
Thank you.
Lastly, the next thing is a good range of motion. You're going to stand on it as a circle, like this. Like, hold up there and just rotate all the way through. You're up. I think I said lastly, but I have one more thing I'm going to show you all. So go ahead, turn, no, look at your hand. I want you to look all the way at it. No, wait. All the way up. And go all the way. No. Try to look at the wall behind you. She's doing an amazing job. Just what I'll say. I mean, she's not cursing me out. So, in her mind, maybe, but not out loud. So, good. Perfect. All right. Next. I know I said I had one more thing to show, but I'm going to show two more. And that promise, that's it. Okay, so the next thing is a great teres minor exercise. It's a rotator cuff muscle. Start here, align yourself like that, and just pull like that. That's all.
Okay.
Just got to do that. And that will really help with your shoulder as well. So the last thing, I said last, so don't worry, is I have this, my clients do this all the time, and it definitely teaches me, are they forward dominant? do they know how to activate their glutes? And that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have her sit at the edge of the chair. And you'll notice every time I say edge, they usually don't, but. So one thing, and I'm gonna show you if y'all can see. As you can see, and this is definitely a female problem, because females are taught from like young kids, legs together. Well, that causes so many hip issues. They stand with their legs together like this. I mean, guys do it too, but I'm just saying, when you think of it like a triangle, you want the base of the triangle to support you. Because if I'm like this with my legs together, I can tilt to one side or the other. So like even when you're standing, you want to stand a little bit wide and into your heels. But what I'm going to do is we see how she's a little coming together a little. I'm going to have her open her legs a little. Here we go. And then what I want her to do is raise your toes up. Hold my hands. Here's where it gets interesting. And come straight up. Look, she did it. Perfect. Now I want to challenge you guys. Try to do it at home, and if you can do it, make sure you put it in the comments. If you can't do it, let me know how hard that actually was. It looks super easy. Trust me, I have some people, that's why I hold their hands and help them. I usually help them come up. There's a lot of good exercises for that. You're done. You can